What's up everybody, I'm Jougan, and guys, today we're dropping a new what if to the channel. It's what if Naruto had an ultimate Jougan. So basically I wanted Naruto to have a Jougan, but I wanted him to have extra stuff into it. So basically for the people that were asking that for this what if, of course, I got a lot of people asking me on Discord for me to do this what if, and I kind of agreed because it's a pretty good what if. And also guys, I'm doing kind of a small challenge. So in this video there's gonna be a secret word, and if you see it then comment down below and you'll get a free shout out. And this will continue for maybe for a month or two, or maybe forever, I guess. So comment down below if you wanted to say. And also guys, if you guys want a second part of this video, if you need to the like go off 35 likes for the second part of this video. And yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to join my Discord server. We're doing a lot of giveaways and stuff like that, and really everyone's enjoying it right there. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's roll the intro.
She's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always
is for the people that were asking me how would Naruto get this great dojutsu. Well, let me explain. So basically the Six Paths would actually be way more scared from the Utsutsuki coming. It would sense that Utsutsuki may, of course, come and destroy this planet. So what will the Six Paths do? So basically would say that Sage of Six Paths has kind of a stone. He basically has something sealed, and it's called the ultimate dojutsu. And this dojutsu is the ultimate Jougan. This is the strongest dojutsu alive, and everyone was hunting him for this dojutsu. All the Utsutsuki tried, but and it was for avail. So what will he do, you ask? He would give it to Naruto. He would send the Naruto as the incarnation of course, his son, the one and only, of course, the mighty Ashura. And then he would say, I wanted to give it to Hashirama, but I thought he can do it without it, but I wouldn't do the same mistake. He would implant it into Naruto without anyone even noticing. And also the Kyuubi wouldn't be bad to Naruto, as of course also the Sage of Six Paths told the Nine-Tails not to injure Naruto and tell him to protect Naruto and let him learn fast, and he tells him about the problem. The Nine-Tails actually getting happy and saying, okay, whatever, old man, and with the Sage of Six Paths actually going, Naruto would be born, and Naruto would have black eyes with blue in the middle. And we're gonna say that Naruto can't turn them off just because why not? It looks way more cooler if they don't turn off, so we'll just let them turn on all the time. So I just want to say that. So then Naruto would also be way stronger, as this dojutsu has a lot of abilities, like it can teleport to different dimensions, and it can also copy dojutsu, but it's not like the Sharingan. But for this what if, it's the ultimate Jougan, so you can use it to copy any jutsu. And also this jutsu lets Naruto see through 160 degrees, so he basically has every single side he can see. And also I wanted to say something that also, if you guys want abilities to add to this ultimate dojutsu, add, because I want people to like it and let their ideas be, to avail. So that's why I will let you guys, comment down below a couple of suggestions for the dojutsu abilities, and I will add them to this what if. And I just want to say that. So Naruto would be born. He would be 3 years old, with him getting hated, but with him not really getting mad at the Nine-Tails, and him meeting the Nine-Tails a couple of times. and with him actually copying a couple of jutsu, because sometimes he spies on a couple of ninja and he copies a couple of jutsu, like the first fireball jutsu and of course the mud wall jutsu. So Naruto would be around 5 years old, and really someone would try to let him take the scroll of sealing. So basically the Chunin comes to Naruto and tells him that you need to go take a scroll, and I would give you a gift. If Naruto actually being way more smarter, but he agrees. Why would you say that if you ask? Well, for this what if, I want Naruto to get way more jutsu, right? Because like his Jougan or ultimate Jougan, you can say, that's in copy jutsu. So Naruto would go and he would see a couple of jutsu, he would see the rasengan, and then he would also see the teleportation jutsu. He would see, this jutsu looks interesting. Let me call it. What's the name again? Oh, Flying Raji, nice. So that means he copies 3 mainly jutsu. He copies the rasengan, and he also copies the Shaolin jutsu, and he also copies the Flying Raji. Naruto would go and he would tell the third Hokage about what happened. Third Hokage not getting mad at Naruto, as he technically gave him the scroll, and he doesn't know that Naruto actually copied jutsu. And he would go to the Chunin and of course, ban him from the village and stuff like that, with him going to prison. So that's pretty good, this timeline. So Naruto would be 5 years old. No, actually Naruto would be 7 years old. He would be tested for, of course, getting, and Naruto would pass pretty easily with him showing the Shaolin Jutsu and showing everyone the Rasengan, with the actually teachers telling the third Hokage Naruto should even be like joining already. Third Hokage would say, what? Naruto learned the Rasengan and the Shaolin Jutsu? Are you sure you saw that right? Then the teacher would say, yeah, we saw him doing the Rasengan and literally doing more than 100 clones. Third Hokage would summon Naruto into his building and ask him, how did you learn this jutsu? With Naruto telling him that he saw a couple of people doing the shadow clones and the Rasengan, well, he tells him about what happened in the school and accidentally took a peek, and his dojutsu lets him to copy jutsu immediately. Then he says, I see, so your dojutsu is interesting, Naruto. Really, no one knows about this dojutsu. No one ever had that except you. So that means this dojutsu is pretty powerful, Naruto, and you need to be careful when you walk on the village or even on missions. This dojutsu will probably have a bounty because it's the only dojutsu and eyes alive. And then Naruto says, I know, but this jutsu is pretty strong. And also, third Hokage, I want to show you something. Then the third Hokage says, yo, what do you want to show me? Then Naruto transforms to Scooby Chakra Mode 2. KCM 2, exactly. Then he says, what? How did you master the Nine-Tails powers? Then Naruto says, well, you see, the Nine-Tails didn't really hurt me. It let me use his powers for some reason. I'm not sure why. Then the Naruto speaks as Naruto. Then he says, you see, I'm not gonna take over this kid's body. And if I wanted to, I could have easily broken the seal, but I'm giving him the power for the village, as the Sage of Six Paths told me I should do that. Third Hokage is kind of confused by this. And he says, Naruto, you can't show this to anyone. Except if you're in great danger, you can use this. But you can't let anyone see that you mastered that much chakra. Then Naruto says, okay. And then he says, also, I'm gonna keep you as a genin because I don't want people coming and killing you. Because you are jonin and you would have dangerous missions and you would have a lot more people that want to kill you. So I'm gonna keep you as a genin rank Naruto, okay? Then Naruto says, okay, whatever. So Naruto would be in a team with Sasuke and Hinata, as really no one cares about Sakura. Damn, no one cares. So Naruto, of course, would be asked. Of course, Kakashi would ask him about their dream. With them re-saying everything the same, with not saying she wants to help people. Then Kakashi would say they don't eat for 2 hours of course training. If Naruto sensing that's obviously a lie. Naruto would come in with not really getting hungry. Even when Kakashi gets in, he sees that Naruto isn't hungry at all. Then Kakashi says there's only 2 bells and one of you guys would need to be gone. Naruto would say okay, and also he would say that Kakashi is also lying. He would tell them they should use teamwork, with Hinata not minding, but Sasuke saying I'm gonna fight this alone. And let's start. Naruto attacks Kakashi, with Kakashi dodging, but Naruto kicking Kakashi in the jaw. Then Naruto says, fast off, fireball jutsu! He would shoot it into Kakashi, with Kakashi doing the same, and both of them clashing with each other. Then Naruto then shoots a kunai into Kakashi, with Kakashi dodging it. Then Naruto, of course, teleports in front of him and says, rasengan! He shoots a rasengan into Kakashi's back, injuring him, and touching the balls, almost taking them, but then it proves it is actually a transformation jutsu, or a replacement jutsu. Then Kakashi says, that was a close one, this is dangerous. Then Naruto goes around Kakashi without him even noticing and punching him in the back, and Kakashi just went flying to the ground. Then Kakashi says, how are you so powerful? Damn. Then Kakashi says, well, let me go serious and see if he can handle my power. He pulls up his 3 Sharingan. With Naruto being a little bit, kind of scared, but not really that much. Then Naruto says, I don't want to do this. I didn't want to use this technique as I wanted to be a surprise. But then Naruto says, rasengan! He shoots it into Kakashi, but then it disappears. Kakashi says, did he run out of chakra? I guess it just takes a lot of chakra. But then it hits him. The rasengan hits him in the face and he's run flying to the ground. And then Naruto teleports, as the rasengan had a tag on it, and it can use tags even on chakra, just because this dojutsu lesson do that, because why not? And he takes the bells. And then Kakashi says, did he create a vanishing rasengan? Then Kakashi tells Naruto, how did you learn this? Naruto says, well, you see, basically this rasengan is infused with wind style, and infusing wind style with a rasengan lets you kind of with a vanishing one. And yep. Then he says, wait, what chakra natures do you have? Naruto says, I have all of them. Kakashi is just shocked. As I said, this is an ultimate Jougan, and let's say it gives him all 5 chakra natures, as why not? And guys, I want suggestions in the comments for more abilities for the ultimate Jougan. And then he says, Naruto, this Jojutsu is pretty powerful, and you need to be careful. And then he tells them that it was actually teamwork that should have been, but he tried to have Sasuke because he didn't want to do it on the first place. And then he gives them food for around 2, with them giving Sasuke food and then passing the test. And yep, if we're asking why would Naruto give Sasuke food, well, Naruto can sense when someone's lying or not lying, and he can sense, more stuff, and he can also read minds, as I said, this is an ultimate dojutsu. So now he read, of course, Kakashi's mind. So yep, so they passed the test. And let's talk about, the line of waves arc, because this video is going to be around 20 minutes, why not? So everyone would be walking with Tazuna actually being protected and him not telling Naruto as a short or, really saying anything about Naruto. Then Naruto, of course, senses something. It tells him, Kakashi, be careful. Turn him to attack. But then Naruto bodies both of them by punching one of them and kicking the other one. Both of them hitting the trees and getting knocked out. Kakashi thinks that Naruto's pretty amazing for getting, Then asking Tazuna why are like B rank ninja attacking them. If Tazuna is saying they didn't really have enough money to ask for a high ranked mission, so they asked for a D rank mission. If Kaka's saying okay, we're gonna continue it anyways. And then minutes later, Mist would come up. And then a sword would, of course, be flying, and everyone would, of course, get down with the sword hitting the tree. And then someone would be standing on it, and it's Zabuza. Zabuza saying, I want two things. Give me this kid's eyes, and give me Tazuna. Then Nord says, never. Then Zabuza, with this time wanting to get his stuff way faster, as this and him getting way more money for this, of course, mission, he attacks Kakashi because he thinks Kakashi is the strongest. Then he puts Kakashi in a water jutsu. Nord saying, crap. I guess this isn't that of a dangerous, but should I use KCM? Then the ninjas inside him says, Naruto, only use my power as you need it. And also, you still can't use my power for like a long time. So maybe you can actually use it, and maybe you can use it way more to train it. I guess it's your choice, Naruto. Then Naruto would go to KCM too, and two hands would extend, and they would catch Zabuza, and then they would throw him to the ground. And then Naruto says, Water style, water dragon jutsu. He would shoot it into Zabuza's way, with Zabuza doing the same, and both of them clashing with each other. But then Naruto shoots a kunai, and the kunai goes through both water dragon jutsu. As one of the Naruto's abilities, he can basically shoot anything, and it can go through basically anything if he wants to. And this is the ultimate Jougan, and it's one of the abilities that I added. So basically it goes through, and then Zabuza dodges the kunai with Naruto. He's saying now, vanishing rasengan. And then he teleports and shoves it to Zabuza's back, knocking him out cold. Then Naruto used one of his abilities. He can basically use all chakra natures, and he can basically do a sword in his hand with the chakra natures from his abilities from the ultimate Jougan. I know I'm giving you a lot of good stuff, but just because like this Reddit needs to have like a lot more abilities, and I just want to add more stuff. Then Naruto chops Zabuza in half with his lightning blade, you could say. Then Haku sees this and goes mad and goes berserk and goes to finish off Naruto. But then Naruto switches places and then says, now, rasengan. He shoves it into Haku's back, injuring him. And then Haku falls to the ground, almost dying. But then Naruto says, now, final flash. Not final flash. Then Naruto says, now, special technique, crisscross. It's a stupid name. I'm still thinking of a name, even when I'm reading the script. I don't really know any names for this attack. So it's basically using his lightning blade and doing basically like an X, basically. And it basically goes through Haku and literally hits Haku, killing him right there. Or actually, this technique isn't that good, never mind. But you can say that Naruto just, stabbed Haku with his lightning sword. That techniques have more complicated, and I would like Naruto getting it later in the story. And Naruto would have a 1 month time skip, have him training up his Jougan and getting a couple of new techniques. And I'm gonna see these techniques in the next video, of him also learning the Chidori and him getting a lot more stronger for the cheating exams. And yeah guys, just like that video here. So guys, please join my Discord server. The link will be in the description, and please go join it. And also, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, as these videos take time, and I would like if you guys would really subscribe. Please share your thoughts in the comments, rating of the video, editing, etc. And also, as I said, if you guys want a second part of this video, you need to hit the like goal of 35 likes for a second part. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.